Hey guys, Stitches here, back with another episode of the Beyblade Day 2025 Battle Fest. And we're back again with the second to last episode of the Echoes lineup that I have, where I specifically chose Echoes. And this time we're doing one of the first Beyblades shown in Beyblade X versus one of the first Beyblades I actually owned. This being Hell's Scythe 470 taper versus Tusk Mammoth 360 taper. I have to double check, but I'm like pretty sure that Hell's Scythe, at least I'm pretty sure it's Tusk Mammoth 360 tapered. It might be 370. Hold on. Actually, why am I going to my computer? I can literally check. I'll just have to go to my other room real quick. Yep, it is Tusk Mammoth 360 tapered. I couldn't remember because I couldn't... The set it came in... The set it came in was a little weird, so... You know. Anyway. So, yeah, these are both balance type Beyblades, both on the tapered bit. And they have very similar layers as well, or blades as well, with Tusk Mammoths being a sort of more rounded version of Hell's Scythe. Additionally, Tusk Mammoth is actually designed to have, I believe, the color scheme of Hell's Chain. Like, if I pull out Hell's Chain really quick and compare the two up close. Where's Hell's Chain? Yeah, these two bays have the same color scheme. So it's like a weird fusion of Hell's Chain and Hell's Scythe. There, I don't know if you guys could see it before, but there's the comparison. Anyway, now we'll take a look at both bays up close. This time I didn't do a jump cut and pause the recording. So here we have Hell's Scythe 470 tapered. 470 taper. Hell's Scythe is a pretty good Beyblade all around. This is a mid-profile combo for it, meaning that it's roughly in the middle of where most X-Bays will be height-wise. Additionally, it's got these sort of... it's got these smooth edges, but these sharper attack points here, meaning that the Bay mainly specializes in attack, but has a mix of defense and stamina as well. The 470 ratchet's kind of square-shaped, helping to boost that attack power a little more, and give it a mid-height, meaning it can, you know, have some extra life after death, but also defend against attacks. Additionally, it's got the tapered bit. And next up, I just realized that I put away... No, I mixed them up because they're so similar. Sorry about that. My God. Here we have Tusk Mammoth. Tusk Mammoth came in the set I actually got my Hasbro Xtreme Stadium from. It came with Dagger Dran, so... It's got the 360 ratchet, a low-profile ratchet. That's pretty solid overall. And it's also got the tapered bit. As you can see, when compared to Hell's Scythe, these edges are more rounded off, meaning that it is better for stamina, but it does still have these blunt edges here, which can deal some smash attack damage. So, honestly, it's pretty similar, though. Anyways, as per usual, we'll be doing 3 rounds. Each round will go best of 9 points, meaning the first to 5 wins. We'll be starting in the Beyblade Burst Dynamite Stadium. Then we'll move on to the Beyblade X Hasbro Arena. And then we'll move finally on to the Beyblade X Double Xtreme Stadium by Takara Tomy. So, yeah. I'll be using a string launcher for this, and we'll be starting in the standard, or we'll be starting, not the standard, we'll be starting in the Dynamite Stadium from Beyblade Burst. As such, we'll be using a Beyblade Burst style rule set, being no extreme finishes are possible. Survivors and knockouts are 1 point each. Additionally, knockouts count as over as well. And burst finishes are 2. Due to the fact these bays are so similar, I'm really just going to alternate between launching them. So without further ado, let's go. 3, 2, 1, go shoot. Ooh! Christ! Fucking hell, dude. That was so loud. That was like a mini sonic boom. Oh my god, like, give me a second. Like, fucking, man. It was like a grenade went off in front of me. That smash attack was so powerful, I, like, felt it on my person. Like, not just because I was holding the arena, I, like, felt it in my chest. That's just the power of these two bays, especially because we're going to see a lot of that due to their height differences. So those smash attacks are more likely to come out. But Hell's Scythe manages to take that with a survivor finish. Jesus Christ, man. I heard my phone go off, so I have to check what it is. Was it just my email? Yep, it was. Alright. So Hell's Scythe gets the first point. Go shoot. Ooh, Hell's Scythe there going for some counters, really just throwing around Mammoth. Mammoth trying to do some low-speed tornado stalling. But Hell's Scythe, I feel like, will have this still. And I was right, just barely. Hell's Scythe takes a second survivor finish in a row, putting the score at 2-1. Sonic Boom. Oh, there's no Sonic Boom this time. Not enough speed for that. Hell's Scythe almost knocked itself out there. As for why that happens, that just seems to happen with 3 and Taper. I think there's like a weird balancing thing that causes Taper to jump when 3, even if the ratchet itself isn't clipping the arena. It's a little less even than I thought. I'm gonna have to start launching Hell's Scythe first, because Hell's Scythe is at 3, where Tusk Mammoth is at 0 still. 3, 2, 1, go shoot! Precision strikes. Man. So Hell's Scythe is at 4 and Tusk Mammoth at 0. That's just the way it's breaking right now. So 3, 2, 1, go shoot. Hell's Scythe just needs to win this stadium match. Tusk Mammoth is not going to take it sitting down. In fact, it's going to discombobulate Hell's Scythe a little bit, but Hell's Scythe is really good at keeping that stability. Something that the Hell's line is actually strangely known for is stability. I guess they took balance a little more literally. But sadly, it just can't work. I think this is one of the few times where the height difference is actually causing a boost in stamina, because Hell's Scythe really took those stamina finishes, only getting a single knockout. But now we're going to move to the home turf of Tusk Mammoth here, being the Hasbro X Stadium. There are different rules for the stadium, being that survivor finishes are only 1 point, knocking the opponent into these two corners specifically. These two corner pits will award 2 points. Burst finishes are still 2 points, but knocking an opponent into this upper pocket here in the center will award 3 points, as that is an extreme finish. Just going to check the alignment of the stadium real quick to make sure everything is in working order. And yeah, 3, 2, 1, go shoot. That's a do-over. Tusk Mammoth flew over the top of the arena and landed in the box with the that box I have wrapped around the double Xtreme stadium there. 3, 2, 1, go shoot. 3, 2, 1, go shoot. Ooh, Tusk Mammoth claiming a knockout finish there as revenge for that humiliating do-over. So now the score is Tusk Mammoth 2 to Hell's Scythe's 0 for this round. No contact was made, so that was a faulty extreme finish. So the score is still Tusk Mammoth 2, Hell's Scythe 1. 3, 2, 1, go shoot. It seems at this point that Tusk Mammoth really is just trying to... I just dropped the bay on top of the other. Tusk Mammoth is really just making a mockery of Hell's Scythe here. 3, 2, 1, go shoot. Mammoth got knocked up onto this upper lid part that is still completely in play, as that is part of the arena. Just absolutely insane work going on right now between two of my favorite Beyblades in my collection. So who will get it? The one with the more aerodynamic layer, or the one with the more aerodynamic height? Honestly, I don't know. I also don't really know what I'm talking about, because I don't know if Hell's Scythe is less aerodynamic. Hell's Scythe claiming a point. That would have been really cool for you, Tusk Mammoth, if you had just claimed that. That was insane. I'm glad I got that on film, because holy shit. Yep. 3, 2, 1, go. Shoot. Shoot. Ooh. Ooh! Tusk Mammoth clutches with a survivor finish, putting the score at 3 to 1. That was not a knockout because Tusk Mammoth did not stay in the pocket long enough for me to determine that. That was insane. The amount of knocking up as well is insane. We're seeing some insane upper defense from Hell's Scythe. One of the reasons I just love this Beyblade is because it just tosses opponents by defending using that taper, bracing for attack. 3, 2, 1, go shoot. 3, 2, 1, go shoot. That was a burst finish for, there it is, for Tusk Mammoth. Or was it Tusk Mammoth? You know what? Before I make the ruling, I am actually going to replay the video. This is the only time I've actually done this because this is such a close match that I feel like it warrants it. So I will be right back. Upon reviewing the footage, I can determine that Scythe was burst first. There. It became a little hazy for me after I started commentating because I started losing what I had just witnessed. But yeah, that is actually a win for Tusk Mammoth there. I believe putting Tusk Mammoth's score at a victory, actually. I probably should have checked that and just rewatched the whole footage there. But honestly, that is some insane work there. Really just having the two go at it like that is insane. There is part of me that wants Tusk Mammoth to win, but I also want Scythe to win because I think the only battle Scythe has gotten to be a part of so far in the Battle Fest was the Sword Dran battle. And even then, the next battle is going to feature Sword Dran as well, as it has a very notable echo from the anime. Which, yes, I do have it. Not the one, but a one. Jeez, I don't know if you can see it, but there's like plastic wear on one side of the top of this taper bit. It's insane work. So I guess really quick, I'm going to review the footage again so I can determine the actual points, because I forgot what the point standings was. Okay, finally back with points, finally back with what happened. I was right, that was Tusk Mammoth winning that round. Which is just crazy work. I think Tusk Mammoth also lost the first round because it just kept getting bodied by Scythe. So now the score in terms of matches is 1-1. I had to go and rewatch the film, and it's just as good from your guys' perspective, if not better. Except for the fact that, you know, you guys are pretty far away. Unfortunately, I can't zoom in the camera anymore because, you know, phone camera, not great. I would zoom it in more if I can, but I can't. So, no more enhanced video, sadly. Anyways, moving on, and now that I've calmed down from all the excitement, maybe now I can think straight, we're moving on to the Double Xtreme Stadium, which has two extreme lines to it. One of which becomes more exposed by a motorized plate in the center, which moves up and down. Honestly, I thought this would be one of the more boring ones, because I thought it would just pretty much be them crashing against each other, but they're fighting Tooth, Nail, and Scythe. Or I should say Teeth, Tusk, and Scythe for the victory here. Anyways, without further ado, let's get on to this last round. 3, 2, 1, go shoot. Ooh. How Scythe gets a knockout. It seemed like what happened was that Tusk Mammoth here, I'll use Tusk Mammoth for the example, came like around the extreme line here and like hit this wall here, which acts as a stopper, meaning that it kind of just like pressured itself back towards the knockout zone. That is one sort of downside I will actually give this Double Xtreme Stadium, being these bumpers here are actually just squared off and don't match here. Kind of a downside when the Hasbro Stadium makes them perfectly flush, or more trapezoid shaped to become more flush with the edge of the arena. So anyways, the score is Scythe 2 to Tusk Mammoth 1. 3, 2, 1, go shoot. Coming down to a battle of stamina, and ooh, Tusk Mammoth claps Scythe against the Xtreme line, putting the score at Tusk Mammoth 1 to Scythe 2. 3, 2, 1, go shoot. Tusk Mammoth taking advantage of the Xtreme line, doing some burst kicks, evening the score out to 2 all. 3, 2, 1, go shoot. Ooh! Scythe is not sugarcoating it. Getting a knockout, putting the score at Scythe 4 to Tusk Mammoths 2. Things are getting crazy because Scythe is about to win. Scythe using some clever dodges to make Mammoth waste its stamina on the level geometry, and stadium geometry there. But Tusk Mammoth does squeak out a win, putting the score at Tusk Mammoth 3 to Scythe 4. 3, 2, 1, let it rip. Scythe got utterly discombobulated, putting the score at a total of 4 to 4, meaning sudden death battle go. 3, 2, 1, go shoot. Oh, and unfortunately, Scythe could not take the win in terms of points, but both of you be quiet. Scythe could not take the win in terms of points, but in spirit, I feel like today we have 2 winners. That was an insane battle that I'm glad I got on video. And man, oh man, was that just exciting down to the very last moment. And I wasn't expecting it to be this clean in this game. I actually kind of expected that Scythe was going to take the win. Mainly because I find that it uses this center Xtreme line quite well compared to Tusk Mammoth. But that's that. The match has been decided, and Tusk Mammoth is our victor. And hey, I got it to stand up. So if you liked that video, which I sure hope you did, please go ahead and leave a like on the video. You should also subscribe and hit the bell icon for notifications. And, yeah, I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.